All right. Hey everyone, good evening. This was a very impromptu live stream. Just taking a bit of a break from work and thought I'd share some of the new IRS limits when it comes to tax advantage accounts, as it was just announced, I think just a couple days ago. Let's see, 3 days ago. And I want to share some of this because there are some insightful things, especially for those who have like after-tax 401ks. But very quickly, just want to share some of the new increases and then share my thoughts on some new findings and insights whenever as it pertains to like these after-tax 401ks and 451cs. I'll elaborate on that in just a second. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in because this live stream is probably gonna be like 10 minutes. I was thinking about doing a YouTube short on this, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna take me more than 60 seconds because I tend to ramble. So I'm gonna try to be very direct for those who may watch this on the recording later. All right, so starting off, the 2023 IRS updates for contribution limits are actually modified for inflation. And they're some of the largest changes that I've seen. And so the very first one is the 401k / 403b / 457. And in 2022, the limit there was 20,500. That is increasing in 2023 to 22,500. So let me just go right into chat. The limit is 20,500 in 2022, and then it's 20,500 in 2023. That represents like a 10% increase, which is quite substantial. And if you're not sure, like what the difference, what's like 403 and 457, 403Bs are usually your nonprofits, 401ks are usually your for-profits, 457s are usually your like government entities. Usually it's like either 401k or 403b, and then sometimes you also have a 457, usually if it's a government entity. So those are the changes there, pretty large. The next one is your IRAs, and this is both your traditional and Roth IRAs. The IRA limit is increasing from 6,000 in 2022 up to 6,500 in 2023, which is a nice little boost there. The next one is HSA, which is 3,650 in 2022 and 3,850 in 2023. You know, it's okay. It's not that big of a difference in my opinion, but it's a nice little increase. Now, the reason why I'm actually doing the live stream today is because of the after-tax 401k and something called the 415C limit. I wasn't aware of this in all my former places of employment. I'm actually kind of curious if it exists in other places of employment. But with my current employer, we do have access to a after-tax 401k. And I've never heard of this until I came here. And to kind of explain this is not a very popular account, I would say, but it actually predates the IRAs. And as you can tell from the name, it's after taxes. So it's not really like I shouldn't say it's not really. It's like after taxes. So there's not really a tax benefit now for that account. So why might you have it? I want to talk a little bit about that. Now, the after-tax 401k usually is not very advantageous. It's mainly the scenario that's beneficial for you is if you already have maxed your 401k and maxed your IRA. Then the after-tax 401k may come in handy. And let me explain more into that. How much you can contribute, and it's an insane amount, is dependent on something called the 415C. So the 415C limit defines how much in a given year the employee, which is you, and the employer can put into your 401k retirement accounts. So I'll give an example using 2022 numbers. So in 2022, the limit was 20,500. And then let's say your employer gave you 10,250. That is, I need to do a math on this 1 second. 10,250 is the sum. Oops. I should have did this beforehand. It was the sum of that. Okay, it's 30,750. And what you do then is you subtract the 415C limit, which in 2022 was 61,000, from that combination of numbers. So your employee contributions and your employer contributions. So 61,000 minus 30,750 gets you 30,250. That number is how much you can contribute to an after-tax 401k. To me, that is mind-blowing because I'm always looking for ways of how you can, put your money to work for you. Make sure it's in you put it in a place where you take advantage of tax advantages, right? So 30,250 is for me just mind-blowing. Okay. But that's not the only thing. So it's a lot of money you can put away into these tax advantage accounts. What's very unique about the after-tax 401k is that you can subsequently convert it to a Roth 401k. I believe you have to be with the employer to do that. And if you're with Vanguard, they actually do it for you automatically. Now, why that's very powerful is because you can then turn that 401k, or rather convert that 401k to a Roth IRA. That is a lot. Your Roth IRA limit for every United States citizen is $6,000 in 2022. You essentially have a way to put 30,250 into that Roth IRA through this after-tax 401k. If you guys are interested in finance at all, or personal finance, this kind of stuff, this is just mind-blowing to me. So very, very interesting. My mind now, from my typical contributions of 20,000 is now you can go up to 61,000 essentially. For 2023, that 415C limit has increased, is actually 66,000 now. So very short live stream. Hopefully that's helpful to those who may be wondering what an after-tax 401k is or 415C limit. If you are in one of those scenarios where you've already maxed out your 401k and maxed out your IRA and was looking for alternative or just other ways of contributing to tax advantage accounts, check out if your employer offers a after-tax 401k. This is one of the most interesting things I've seen and learned about after hearing these limits be released. So, all right, this is very short. Hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys